Alright, Shalom, Kwa Allah, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Raquah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to your brothers out there on the highways and byways that's noticed in this world abroad, all around the world, doing this work diligently and faithfully. Today's topic I want to get into, is, you got questions, we got answers. You may be a brother, before I came in this truth, you know what I mean? I had a lot of questions, and the brothers, the elders that I came up under, Elder Adama and Amos, they had the answers, they had the answers for every question that I asked them, it was music to my ears. So then that's just and that's biblical, because when you want to inquire, when you're a watchman, you know what I mean, you're not just out there prophesying the downfall of America, and the up-and-coming concentration camps, and the other prophecies about the RFID microchip. You're not only warning the people, but you're also teaching. You're also teaching, and waking up the hopeful elect that may come up, whatever it is, whatever. Regarding the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel sign, if one of the hopeful elect comes by and requires about that sign, we have the answers, we have the answers to go. We have the answers to go into the book, and to break down, anything, that a brother's requiring or asking of a, So that's what we as watchmen got to do, because at the end of the day, GMS, along with, other brothers that are not affiliated with GMS, but that's also teaching the same doctrine as GMS, we have the 100% truth, and we could boldly say it because we're the only group on this face of the planet, that's teaching the truth, the Bible in its entirety, the right way, unlike these other false counterfeit Israelites and these pastors in these churches, we're the only group on the face of the planet that's teaching the truth, that's teaching the 100% truth, and we could boldly state that, and we could boldly declare it, because it is true, At the end of the day, you can't buck up against truth, Truth stands by itself, and we could boldly say that we have 100% truth, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, So that's why, we state, people have questions, we got the answers. And we're willing to answer and challenge anybody, when it comes to this truth, And we're ready to give an account for every answer that a man should ask of us. And I got that right here. So this is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, verse 15. And it says, "Be sanctified the Lord Yahweh in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of hope that is in you with meekness and fear," So at the end of the day, through the experience, through growing up in the spirit and growing up in this truth, you gain that experience. And once you start learning these scriptures, through the men that taught you, which are the eldest apostles of GMS, and other men that set up under them, that's out there teaching on the highways and byways, through the hope, waking up the hopeful elect, because we're always ready to give an account once we step out there on the highways and byways, when we put on our garments and we're ready to do this work, We're always ready to give an answer to every man that asks of us, that requires of us, That's a job that we as watchmen are doing, you know, we as servants of the Lord are doing, you know what I mean? Because like I said, you know, GMS and, you know, those that are not affiliated with GMS that's teaching, you know, the doctrine the right way, you know, of, you know, that the way that GMS is teaching it, you know, we're the only people that has the truth, you know, that has 100% of the truth, you know. You know, we're the only people that has 100% of the truth. You know, we got the truth. You know, all these other groups out there, they don't have the truth. You know what I mean? You can't teach half of the truth. You know what I mean? And call it truth. You know, that's why you know, when you go into, you know, Esau's court systems, which is bullshit. You know, they make you swear on the Bible and say, do you tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? You know. But at the end of the day, you know, we're willing, you know, we're telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You know what I mean? So you can't teach, you know, 50% of the truth and claim that you're teaching truth. You know, it don't work like that. At the end of the day, you cannot mix truth with lies. You know what I mean? Truth stands by itself. You know what I mean? Truth stands by itself. It's raw and it's uncut and it's direct. You know what I mean? That's how truth is. You know what I mean? So if you're claiming that you're a man, that you're so-called, that you're a man of the Lord and you're teaching half of the truth, you ain't got the truth. You're not a man of the Lord. You know? You got to teach the whole truth. You know what I mean? You got to teach the whole morsel. You know? You just can't teach half of the truth, you know? You got to go all out, you know? Go all in. And you got to teach the truth. You know? The whole truth and nothing but the truth. You know, 100% of the truth. You know what I mean? I know 50%, you know. I know 95%, 100%, you know. Gotta come correct, you know, when you in this thing, you know what I mean? So this is not a game, you know. Gotta teach the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, you know. And like I said, you know, we as men of the Lord, you know, if anybody comes up, you know, they have the questions and we got the answers, you know. Because we're the judges on this earth, you know, the Most High, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you know, we're set up as, you know, the teachers of this earth, you know, the teachers, the prophets, you know, we're his prophets, you know, he puts his words in our mouth, you know, to declare, you know, and to let the world know, you know, who his people are. And with that, you know, this is just a quick lesson. You know, not going to go too long, make this too long, you know what I mean? But this is just a quick edifying lesson. And hopefully, you know, brothers are edified by this, you know, and you know, strengthens their spirit. You know, want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Rakwa Kodash. Peace and salutations to your brothers out there. You know, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to your brothers out there on the highways and byways, you know. Catch you on the next lesson. Until then, I'm going to say, Shalom.